Hi everybody, it's Melanie Skymoon 1982 here. How are you guys doing? Today I'm coming in actually to do maybe a video response. Yes, I was watching a whole bunch of videos today and you guys are gonna laugh, but this is how I watch my videos at my job. My headphones on one ear and me multitasking and typing and working, and that's how I watch my videos. So I've been watching videos since 8 a.m. and I usually do that. Listen to videos either in my job, you know, and also in my car where I have Bluetooth. So sometimes I'm not even looking at the screen when you guys talk, but I'm just like, I'm listening. So that's what I was doing today since 8 in the morning, since there was just so many videos and my boss leaves here like around 3 o'clock or 2:30. And there's possibly no way that I could watch all those videos in 2 hours. So two great topics came up today on the proofwlsworks channel and also on the Back2Basics channel. And if you guys are not subscribed, you should subscribe because that is one particular topic each week. And on that week, they have 7 different vloggers talking about that same topic. So it's really interesting to hear each one of them speak about it. So the topic for Back to Basics was body dysmorphia. And if you guys don't know, I did a video. I was probably one of the first ones to actually talk about body dysmorphia, possibly about 1.5 years ago. So I didn't even go back to that video, but I'm going to brush again on the subject. Did I suffer from body dysmorphia? Probably not. I would probably say 50 and 50. Why? Because I would see that I'm losing weight, and I never saw myself fat when I looked in the mirror while I was losing weight. I was losing so dramatically that I was losing a jean size every month. Okay, so it was really annoying for me because I couldn't buy clothes that much because I was just losing so quickly. You know, imagine losing a jean size each month and you buying jeans constantly. It's not pretty. Emptied out my closet about 3 or 4 times. So anyway, that's besides the point. But what I did suffer since I lost it so quickly, 8 months. In 8 months I lost 115 pounds. Okay, so I started out at 275 and I got down to my goal weight of 160 in 8 months and lost 115 pounds altogether. So I lost it so quickly that my mind didn't catch up to my body, right? So when I would go shopping, I would automatically go into the plus size section. Or when I would pick up something, and it would be my size. Let's say at the time I was a size 6, right? When I reached my goal weight of 160 pounds, I was a size 6, and I would just pick it up and I was like, this cannot possibly fit me. I would just look at these things, these small little jeans, and say to myself, this is not going to fit me, even though it was my size, right? So like I would try them on, of course, because I already knew what size I was, and they would freaking fit, and I'd be like, oh my god, these small little jeans fit me? Are you serious? So it played a lot of tricks with me. Like I said, I would always go to the plus size section. I think what happened to me, right, was because I was so fixated on, at the time, probably just getting down to that BMI chart, which I think that it's crap. I've said it a whole bunch of times. Because for my height of I'm 5'6", and in order to be a normal size or be normal, I would have to be under 154 pounds. So I did that, right? Even though my goal weight was 160, my doctor didn't assign a set goal weight, right? But I knew how I looked, and I thought I looked good, right? At 160, so I was like, okay, you know. But I was like, okay, the BMI chart says that I'm still overweight. Let's get down under 154. What did Melanie do? Got down all the way to 148. And everybody kept saying, Melanie, you're too thin, you look sick, or whatever. And I just ignored them because I was like, that's not what the BMI chart says. You know, I'm supposed to be this weight. So I got down all the way down to 148. That was my lowest recorded weight. I actually got down there right before I went into plastic surgery, which was on January of 2010. I remember being 148 pounds around Christmas time, which was December of 2009. Very long time ago. So I guess I was ignoring what people was telling me because I know that they saw me fat for my whole life, and I didn't want to listen to them because I probably said, well, they're probably just not used to this, Melanie. They're probably not used to me being skinny. But the reality is that one day I saw a picture of myself. It was a Christmas picture. And Lord and behold, I was too skinny, because I swear I don't see myself skinny, so skinny. I at the time I didn't see myself so skinny when I looked at the mirror. But when I look at pictures, it's like bam. It was almost two when I was the fat person of 275 pounds. I never saw myself as the I know Exit Melanie just said this too, but I never saw myself as a fat person, like a slob, I was never I was never disgusted at myself, or it was just like where I just told myself that I was hideous. But when I looked at my pictures for my birthday, it was like complete opposite. 1 second, I'm gonna answer this. This is my friend. Carmen, let me call you right back, okay? Okay. Okay, I always get interrupted. I'm sorry. So I never saw myself as that fat person. However, when I looked in a picture, specifically it was my birthday pictures back in 2008, and that was the reason why I had weight loss surgery. Looking back at those pictures, I was like, oh my God, is that me? So again, don't see myself in the mirror as being skinny nor fat, where it's too much. Whereas I look at the picture and the picture says 1,000 words. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Got too skinny, saw too much bones, face too sunk in, collarbones just like way too much. I looked at probably like a person who had probably AIDS or something like that. Not to say anything bad or anything, but I pretty much looked like that. And I gained some weight, of course. So it wasn't until I saw a picture of myself. What else do I have to say? I think that's it on that subject. Oh, you know what's so funny? You're gonna laugh. This is hysterical, right? Okay, so I know that I'm skinny and I know that I look nice or whatever, but man, when I drink, okay, hysterical. What? I look in the mirror and I be like, Melanie, you are a fly-ass biatch, you are hot or whatever. And I don't even say that to myself. I look at the mirror and I think that I'm normal or whatever. I'm like, okay, I look nice and stuff. No, but like when I am drinking, I'd be like, you are smoking hot, you got the perfect body or whatever. Oh my God. But yeah, it's like I really admire myself more, where I don't know, how like when you drink, like I guess the truth comes out, or you notice things better. I notice myself better when I'm drinking and I'm looking into the mirror and I'm like, damn, Melanie, like you look really, really good. I mean, like you're like the person that you've always wanted to become. So that's a real funny subject. Of course, I'm not conceited whatsoever, but I just thought that was a funny thing just to bring up. Alright, so the other subject, oh my God, this is 9 minutes already, I'm only on one topic. The other one was losing friends. If you guys lost any friends, or if you have the same friends before and after weight loss, listen, I have such a nice group of people who have always supported me and always remained loyal to me and true, that I have not lost probably not one friend while I lost all this weight. Yeah, so isn't that crazy, right? I always speak to somebody and they say, oh my God, my friend stopped talking. It could be best friends, which is crazy. My friend stopped talking to me because I lost this weight, or she's probably jealous, or she hasn't called me or something. And I'm like, are you serious? You know, to me, when somebody says that, it's kind of like, damn, then they were never your friends at all. Because I start to think about my journey and how much weight I've lost. And let me tell you, practically almost all of my friends are overweight. Yeah. I mean, I'm like in a comfort zone where I've chilled with these people since high school that I'm almost even more comfortable like around them. I'm almost more comfortable being with a group of people that are, I guess, that were my size, like I guess chunky or overweight or whatever, than a group of people that look just the same as me. Like I guess my comfort level, I feel better around them. Not because I know what you're probably thinking, oh, well, you want to stand out or whatever. Hell no. I'm just saying for my comfort level, I guess because I'm still thinking of the person I was 3 years ago, and the people that I always chill with was overweight and stuff like that, that I feel more comfortable with them. I think when I probably stand next to a person who is my size or even skinnier, I probably feel intimidated. Yeah, that is the real honest truth, to tell you the truth. So it's crazy. But yeah, if I had to go back and say if I lost any friends along the way or any family members, not at all. Everybody have been so supportive, and I really love that. I've connected myself around a great group of people, even though I'm the type of person that doesn't play that shit and be like, well, if you don't like it this way, then goodbye. I'm like, oh well, So it's kind of funny. Another thing that I noticed, I was raised so decent, that I was, I guess, wrapped around this, oh, it's a beautiful world and nothing is wrong, and I guess not decent, but innocently is the right word. So I put myself in this bubble, and as I grew up, and I think probably at the age of 22, I started realizing how negative people are and how psychotic people could be. There were things that happened to me along the way of having this weight loss, and things that I really don't like to talk, but it kind of has to do that I saw a lot of people with psychological problems who were overweight, and I guess they needed help along the way. And I didn't realize that, because even at 275 pounds, I was just this happy-go-lucky person. My attitude never changed. The same way that I am now, and I was back then. I was outgoing back then. I used to party back then. I was still confident. I could probably be like, okay, let's go dancing or whatever, and I'm like, I wouldn't be afraid like to pick up some guy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that. I was just like, I was a confident person. So I guess I didn't have that in my life. So nothing changed when it came to that, because I was just like a happy person, always laughing and always partying and outgoing. So I hear like a lot of people just were, I guess they were so, they didn't have confidence enough, or they were just shy and they couldn't really socialize and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is that I saw a different side of people, meaning that, I think, yeah, I have discussed this in the past, where somebody from the community, the weight loss community, had came or whatever, and they were so psychotic that they did things to me that almost ruined my whole life, aside from the damage that was done during my plastic surgery. So they had accused my husband and my best friend of rape, okay? I mean, this is how psychotic this person was, when that at all did not happen, So I guess, I don't know if they were just jealous of who I am, or I don't know the meaning. I don't know the meanings behind it, but she has such a story. Like, her background story was crazy, and I'm like, well, it's crazy. I mean, like, I put two and two together, and I'm like, I should have just picked it up as soon as, like, as soon as she was telling me all of these things, I should have just picked it up, thinking, well, this is a sick person. But again, I am so you know, like I give the people the benefit of the doubt. You know, I don't see people like that, so I'm kind of weak when it comes to that. I'm always nice and everything to people, so it's really hard for me to see stuff like that, you know, and be like, well, you know, I have to think to myself that they probably was a certain person back then, and them trying to change and, you know, having psychological problems and stuff. Well, I just have to say that I've seen a lot of people have psychological problems when they have weight loss. So it's just something that I'm not used to, and I'm still getting used to. So I don't know why I'm bringing it up, but it's the truth, guys. I've seen that, and again, just not used to it. Being that I was raised so innocently, it's just all brand new to me. And I always thought that people was like me, you know, that at that weight they were still happy and going out and had a social life, and, you know, yeah, they were unhappy about their weight or whatever, and they did something, but I didn't think that it could lead down to like depression and just like being miserable and stuff, and, you know, not having confidence. And then I guess I guess they change or whatever once they lose the weight, but it hasn't happened to me at all, again, because I wasn't like that to begin with. I don't know why I'm babbling, but it's just something in my thoughts. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, hope I'm not offending anybody, because that is the furthest I want to do. All right, thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.